Hello, welcome back to episode 5. So, I just 100%ed the first game on the channel after a very long break. And now we're coming back to 100% this game after also a pretty long break. I haven't played this game in 4 months or something, I think. So I have no idea what we're doing. What are we doing? And by the way, this game, I think, will be way easier to... I mean, it is way easier to 100% because it doesn't have a trophy for the difficulty like the first game has for the Bloody Whisker mode. So we don't have to replay it. And I don't think the game has any missable trophies. So... Alright, yeah, we have to get to the boat. Yeah, I do remember this part actually. We had this invasion on this little village with of the bad people, right? I don't know what's going on. Oh, look at that! Oh, they're chasing little bodies. What are we using? We are using. Right. Where do you see... Like, wait. Doesn't this game have the resistances as in the first game? Total says resistance 71, weight, fire poison. But it doesn't have any critter resistances. The first game had like against frogs, moles, or was the other one grubs. I guess that doesn't exist in this game. Yeah, but I do remember that it changed around like the way that the weapons works. The weapon system is very different in this game. Like with the various resistances. I'm gonna see. No, okay. Are you kidding me? This works. That works. And then we have the spells in this game to like wait a minute. How do you even heal? How do you heal in this game? It's not the same button. Is it What the hell? The healing is another button? Why? Why in a double sense there? Look at how little HP we have here. Wait a minute. Let's look up how you use the spells. I don't remember. I mean, most of the things are the same as in the first game. But the first game didn't have any spells. Element as LT plus A. Okay. So everything LT. Stun breakout. Okay, one. It lights up. We don't have the skull, I think, because it doesn't light up. Berries. And according to when I loaded up the game, it said that we were like 40% something into the game. Which is kind of crazy because this game, the first game was pretty damn short. This game is... It feels like several times longer than the first one. We don't die here. Why are you so strong? Okay. And then we have the traps and the sharpening stones in this game. I think the second game is just... It's better in all regards. I liked the first game a lot. I had a really good time when I played it, like my first playthrough in normal mode, but I did not enjoy the game in Bloody Whisker mode. It felt broken on that difficulty. But I mean, that's how pretty much any game feels like when you're playing it on the highest difficulty. Like all the balance is out of window. It is like always like that. Oh shit!
Gray Ears and the other rabbits were safe, but terrified. Arlo offered them refuge and a warm welcome at Winter's Edge.
Arlo, so I guess that's their name. And this, isn't this the rat that, like the rat pirate that you fight in the tournament in the first game? I don't remember his name, but I think it is the same character. Alright, so what are we doing? World map. We have to go back to our castle? Okay. Something else that is better about this game is the loading times. I mean, look at this. The first game had god-awful loading times. Like, no matter how good your SSD was, like, it just took forever to load, like, any section. This is where you can trade ingots, I think, or iron ore into ingots. But it's not free, right? No, it isn't free. What can I actually do? And then it has this pretty elaborate crafting system. What are we... Is this what we're using? No, it isn't. What are we using? Is this one right? The Night Claw. Yeah. But why can't we... No, it isn't. It's this one. This is the upgrade. So we need a Were-Owl beak. The Were-Owls are very tough, like mini-bosses. I actually noticed that they have... I think they have nerfed them a little bit in the latest patch. And so like some people were not happy about that. They were nerfing the difficulty. And I mean, Look at the armor sets. Like, they look so cool in this game. Like different. Really good sounds. Oh, what happened there? We lost blueprints? Oh, it was like new stuff that we hadn't seen. Builder's yard. I think... Haven't we upgraded everything? Yeah, smithy is done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Yeah, so we did this. We upgraded everything, and we did get a trophy for this, I think. I've actually written down here on that piece of paper like the trophies that we need to get, and there's like mostly collectible things that I don't think is that hard to find, and but then there's a set of trophies where we have to defeat 25 enemies of a certain group of enemies, like old cultists 25, backstabbers, death marchers, mudworms, and birds. And we haven't like killed that many of any of those, to be fair. And here's the bunnies. Okay, have I told you? Oh, wait. That is the bunny from the tournament. I remember him with the spear. Yeah.
Arlo was as good as his word. He welcomed the rabbits, proud to offer Winter's Edge as a new home for as long as they wished.
Okay, and we got a lot of stuff there. What was that? Bat materials? What? Is it? Who is this? Oh, okay, yeah, so we get the quest from here. Requests. Spice things up. Bag of herbs. Oh, we can do that. We can do... Wait a minute. Are these like literally requests that you can redo? Is that what I mean? No, they aren't. They're like one-time deals. Wood log. Okay. So this is the main story, I think. The beast of White Whiskers. What remains of White Whiskers has been claimed by the bat attackers as their own. The rabbits beg Olof to help return their ancestral home to them. Yeah, sure. Is that the only... I guess it's the only one that we have available. But there are... Oh, look at that.
Gray Ears thanked the Warden for his hospitality, but the droop of his ears and whiskers told Arlo there was a great weight on the rabbit's mind. The ranger could not contain his anger. The Darkwings had taken the Warren, the rabbit's ancestral home. He could not rest here while they spread their filth there. The Warden swore they'd reclaim it together.
There are like other characters where you can talk to and pick up other quests. I think. Where was it? Like in a forest somewhere? Like the Arlo village. I think there was a quest giver. Can we see outskirts? The Golden Forest. What whiskers? It's kind of strange that we I mean, we get this invasion in this bunny village, and like we go back to our castle and like save them basically, and then immediately we get a quest to go back and just defeat them. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's a bit strange, I think, like lore-wise. What was it? What was this? Buy. Trap. The traps are very powerful in this game. Like super powerful. I guess the bosses. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy any equipment. I do wanna see if you can upgrade like the bat armor, because we just got a lot of bat materials. Let's see. What are they called? The bat swords. Where are all eggshell sword? Wait a minute, is that shock hazard? Shadow bone? Oh, we can't do that. Is the iron sword right? No, it isn't. Bat sword there. Darkwing Captain's blade. So like we don't have any of this. Wait, I think we could make this. Iron ingot 20. Oh, wait. I wanna save. What are we using? Sharp tooth, grounding board's mace, grounding board's boomer. So an electricity weapon and a fire weapon. Hello? Where is it? X. This menu could have been better. I have to say, it's kind of difficult to locate your equipment. Like the stuff that you have equipped should be like at the top or something, so you can like see it immediately. Like you shouldn't have to waste like several minutes to just find what you're wearing. Alright, so they had the maces in the same category as the axes. Oh, it's this one. It's maxed out. It is maxed out. What about the armor then? Cat Crusader. But this is all maxed out. Here says, oh, this one isn't. We're using the polish Wear-Owl pauldron. Yeah, and we can't upgrade that. Cubis pauldron. I think these are. I think they did like a Valentine's update. And this is for the Easter update, I think. We can stick with this. It is a bit annoying, like the upgrade system, like just how hard it is to find your stuff and like to see like what you have. That's like one negative. I don't have a lot of critique against this game, but that is like one thing that they could have improved on. Okay, one. Okay, we have to go back to the village. Okay. You gonna fight with me?
The ranger was fueled by his fury, barely pausing on their journey for food or rest. Arlo thought it almost matched his own.
Oh, the little mod. We should probably buy... What's it called? Arrows, right? 1 coin each. Is that pretty expensive? Did you have to buy all the ammo in this game? Because in the first game the ammo is like you can pick up the ammo free for like from almost anywhere. It's very easy to get the ammo. But in this game, I actually don't know like, if you ever find like free ammo. Like, do you? But this is expensive. I don't want to waste the money for this. Let's see if we can just be cheaper. Okay.
What once was a small village was now a foul, dark
wow.
place, with all they needed to launch attacks all across
Skelly
the
bunnies.
north.
Let's parry there. Are we gonna get bunny bones here?
And the ranger fought tooth and paw, bow and blade, to drive back the bat filth.
I don't know how loud the voice lines are for you, like when you listen to the video, but for me here, like they're barely audible. And I have noticed that in, like not just with this game that I've been playing like recently on the channel. Like something has happened with my sound settings, and I haven't like touched anything. It's so strange. I never like mess around with the sound settings, but it's so easy to get it wrong. Like once you have it set like in a good way, but something has happened. I haven't done anything, but maybe it sounds better on the video. I hope it. I think it will, or like sounds louder. Okay. What's that? What was that? What did you pick up? Right. I have no idea what that was. Look at that. Undead rabbit elder. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, like, we're taking a lot of damage here. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh, of course that doesn't work. No, no, no. Why does it do so much damage? It's a normal mode. It's almost a one-shot. What the hell? The damage we're taking here... Oh, well, he's almost dead. But we're gonna die. This is the kind of damage we took in the bloody Whisker mode and in the first game. Like, look at this. This is crazy. Oh, wow. Oh my god! It's not a really difficult boss, but it's just... it does so much damage. It feels like I'm playing on bloody Whisker mode. This is how much damage like the enemies were doing on that mode in the first game. It's weird. Why is it getting dark? Okay.
Count Kazakh had sent one of his strongest generals,
You're kidding me.
Romancer Buraz. His defeat would rob the
You're
bandits
not
of
even
their
done.
weapon.
There's a tough boss fight. Wow.
The Warren was
We got
safe
lucky
in
there.
Rabbit Paws once more. Grey Ears swore that if the Warden of the Wastes ever called for help, the rabbits would answer.
I'm very surprised that we defeated this one on the first attempt. But do we really have to like, fight both of these? Like with other checkpoint? I guess so. And that was a cool boss battle, by the way. Oh, can we go in here? Yeah? Can we not rest here or something? We can rest here. Alright. What is next? But what is the scales thing? And we have to get down there. Is there a well here or something? I mean, this is blocked off. Oh, okay, so this game has a day-night cycle. It is a very beautiful game, by the way. Gorgeous. So, like, what are we doing now? Are we just going back? I guess so. Back to the castle.
Edge, the rabbits celebrated that their homes were safe once more.
Yeah.
They longed to feel the crunch of snow under paw.
Well, that was kind of easy. Funny fellowship. Gold ingots. With the Darkwing threat growing ever stronger, Arlo and his allies in the battle to come. If there is no peace in the north, they will soon feel it in the south. Oh, we're gonna meet little rats from the first game. I think that was called the Crimson Cape, right? Oh, look at that.
Despite all Arlo had done, the Darkwing threat was still growing. The North was running out of time. He told Leaf to call the War Council. Tomorrow they would make their plan.
Oh, wait a minute. We have to go to bed? I guess so.
Arlo could not sleep a whisker. He wished more than anything that his father were here to tell him what to do.
Oh, look at this.
The nervous chatter silenced at Arlo's entrance. He did not sweeten the truth. The Darkwing numbers grew. They would return, and Winter's Edge could not stop them alone. He called Robin forward. Arlo was raised on tales of how the North could not rely on Southern kings. But he was desperate. The Ranger was sure King Reggie would prove different. Ordering the council
Reggie
to
is
prepare
different.
for war, they set course for the Crimson Keep.
This is gonna be interesting. I wonder if they ever make an expansion for this game, like they did with the first one. And if they do, will they add a Bloody Whisker mode trophy? Because that's what they did with the first game. Like the Bloody Whisker trophy wasn't there like from the start. That was something that they added later. I don't know like, how I would feel about that. After I've been through like the first game in Bloody Whisker mode, it was like such a painful experience. I don't know like if I wanna go through that again, to be perfectly honest. Oh, look at this. Crimson Keep, ancestral seat of the King of the Red Tomb. The Crimson Keep has been the site of many a battle but never fallen. Under the rule of young King Reggie, his scarlet walls stand tall as a beacon of hope and prosperity for all his citizens. Oh, look at this.
The Crimson Keep's dock was the greatest Arlo had seen. Robin explained it was built by master craftsmoles. He laughed, telling Arlo how ratfolk believed their king paid them by fighting huge warrior moles in an underground arena.
Well, that could be true, I guess. I mean, we did fight them in the arena in the first game, like as a king. No, we didn't mess around here. What is this? Electrical batteries, scrapped from a strange technology of Moltown. Perhaps they can be put to use in crafting weapons and armor. Unique crest. bring the red houses. More houses. And these collectibles that we need. King card. This is the tarot cards. Like we need this for one of the trophies.
The King card. A rare card indeed. Although rare, its qualities are not always positive. The Smith card. Highly sought after for its ability to change the qualities of other cards.
Okay. Right. Oh, we can't go there. Oh, look at the little rat kids with little balloons. No, that's cute. Look at the watch. Oh, the clock tower. That's really cool.
The king's steward, Doug, stopped them before the throne room. He started at the news of war, and then rushed away, muttering about how the armor would need to be polished.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis, the king's brother, was also curious to see this northerner. Dennis missed war. He could plainly see by Arlo's expression that was the Warden's task. He hoped they could fight together someday.
They won't let us pass.
Arlo was nervous to meet this king. He hoped Reggie lived up to all he'd heard from Robin.
Oh, he's got an old.
He did not have to wait long. King Reggie was glad to see his old friend Robin was safe.
I mean, the rest doesn't live that long. Unfortunately.
Robin told of the death of his son by the ferocious Darkwings, and begged the king prepare his forces to go north. Reggie was sad at the loss of Little John, but said that was not reason enough for the South to join a northern war. The king wished them well and turned to go.
Really?
Arlo stepped forward, asking what the king would do when there was no Winter's Edge to shield the South. If they sent no help now, the Darkwings would not stop at their borders. Reggie listened to Arlo tell his tale. It brought back terrible memories of a father lost and a land left in ruin. A tale not unlike this young Warden's. He held out his paw in friendship. King and Warden, united, could stop any foe.
Okay, good.
The southern ratfolk would not simply leave the warmth of their homes for frozen lands they had never seen. A trial by combat would prove his worth. Arlo agreed. He would do whatever it took.
Interesting. So, who are we gonna have to fight? The king himself? Or his brother?
News had spread swiftly. As Reggie led them to the tournament grounds, the streets were already full. Villagers craned their necks to see their warrior king and this strange northern challenger.
It is so well done. Like this little scene here with the lighting and everything. Okay. Boss. Tribal combat Doug. This steward they loves his king and will fight bravely. Emeralds, rubies. I bet it's not only gonna be him, right? We're gonna have to fight them all. I'm pretty sure.
Doug was an unlikely opponent for the first round.
Yeah, first round.
His small stature made it hard for him to wield a sword. But when it came to fighting for his king, Doug stood 10 paws tall.
Like, wow. He's tough. What was that? This charge for like 200 is much lower in this game. I'm noticing. We don't die here. Yeah, wow. I'm using the wrong weapon here. The problem is, I mean, we can see they're not gonna be in the bestiary, are they? They're not really enemies. Bats, beasts, birds, frogs, insects, reptiles. No. So what weapon do we use against them? Because that didn't do a lot of damage. Maybe ice? I mean, I feel like we don't have an ice weapon. Like a good ice weapon. 43. That's so much better than everything else that we have. Can we actually go back and upgrade stuff? Let's do a couple of attempts. And before we do that, oh, wonderful start. Wonderful start. You can't parry him? Not pretty. Little rascal. Okay. Really? I don't think we have like using the right weapons and stuff here against this one. I don't think we are. Okay, we need to try something else here. We need to try... It can't be weak to this. It just can't. We need to try an ice weapon. Or like maybe a poison weapon. We have like the double handers. The problem is he's so fast. It's hard to get in a hit with a two-handed weapon. I don't know if that's gonna work. I think we're doing more damage this time. It's gonna end up being the hardest boss in the game. This is little tiny rascal. Oh, it didn't save the switch shot of the weapon. Let's try the poison. Oh my god. I had to use a trap. Oh, we're gonna die again. Are you kidding me? Why are you so freaking strong? This is the first contestant. How it's gonna be? I'm getting word here. No, wait a minute. We don't have the sharpener anymore? Why don't we have the sharpener anymore? Like, you can save and like reload and like you lose it. We didn't lose the other stuff. We didn't lose the poison. Isn't that weird? Oh my god! This is actually one of the harder bosses. If you can believe it. Oh my god. What? I guess this is gonna be the rest of the episode. I'm so glad that I'm not playing this on the hardest difficulty. Like, this is hard enough. Like, it really is. I don't know what is Victor. It's not this, I think. It's not fire. It's not anything. Oh my god.
Doug was no
Wow.
match for Arlo's superior skill.
He was a match.
See, this
And
would be
I don't know how
tournament
much
that they would
superior my
speak of
skills were
through
there.
the ages.
That was difficult. Okay. New day. Wait a minute. Is that why we... I see like the sharpening meter there, the orange one. That's, I guess, is like a turn-based thing, like when you use it. So that's why we lost it before. I think that kind of that kind of explains it. Dennis. I finish my opponent. The king's brother has muscle to spare. It's probably gonna be even more difficult.
Dennis, veteran of the Green Ward's War and captain of the Royal Guard, would be a true challenge for Arlo.
I believe you.
The crowd's cheers for the king's brother echoed off the arena walls.
Okay. Okay, there's an opening. Are we dead here? It kind of seems easier for some reason. I could be wrong. Okay. Like we had him there. He's not as difficult as the first one. He is not. That's like his weakness. Like after he does the red attacks. Is way easier. If we could have had him like in any of these attempts here. Oh my god. Wow. There we go. There we go.
Arlo was a veteran too, used to fighting monsters and darkwings with ice under paw. Dennis did not compare. Now the crowd cheered for him.
What did we need the gems for? Yeah, we got a lot of gems here. I mean, we're bound to have to fight the king too, right? Who else could it be? Like nobody. But he's kind of old, so who knows? Maybe it's somebody else. No, it's him, King Ready. Reputed to be as great a sword's mouse as he is a ruler, King Ready is not to be underestimated. 2 diamonds. Okay.
Arlo's final opponent was the king himself.
Yeah.
Reggie had seen off the frog invaders almost single-pawed and was beloved by his subjects. This fight would be a tale for their times.
Hello? What is happening? What is happening? Is it supposed to happen? Is it supposed to be older and weak now? That has to be it, right? He's too old! Oh, we're gonna lose anyway. Wow. We almost lost anyway.
In stature and skill, there was not a whisker between them.
But why was this the easiest one?
In truce.
First try, literally.
Doubt Arlo's worth now. Reggie said to meet him by the docks. Together, they would wipe out the Dark Wings once and for all. Together, they would attack Mount
I didn't expect that. Where's the keg? What? We don't get anything more to drink here?
Seeing the king's forces training for battle, Arlo felt the stirrings of something he'd long thought dead in his heart. Hope. At the dock, Arlo's little heart leapt again at the strange contraption. If it was a boat or a house, he could not tell, nor why it had a giant sleeping fuzzlebug atop it. From inside emerged King Reggie.
Is it an airship?
He was not alone. King Reggie introduced Bertle. Arlo felt something comforting in the turtle's presence. Bertle was proud to take the army to Mount Cauldron in his bug ship. They would make camp at Highland View, where Arlo could find them when his forces were ready. In a flap of its wings and a cloud of gas, the fuzzlebug took King Reggie and his army north. Whatever tasks Arlo had to finish, now was the time. Once the war began, there would be no turning back.
But what does that mean? Is that literally advice that we're gonna get to a point on a return? Is that what it means? Because if that is the case, that kind of worries me. In the first game, like there were like no missable trophies. Like you could continue playing the game after you had beaten the final boss. Well, so we have to go back to the castle. Oh, there it is. Like so. Fellowship of the Wing. Ready and Arlo have gathered the representatives of the clans. It is time to bring water to Mount Cauldron. Wait a minute. It's gonna be the end of the game? There's no way this is the end of the game, because we only like, when I loaded up the game it said 40% something completion. That's weird.
Winter's Edge, Arlo told Leaf to gather all the clans. Tomorrow, they would make their war.
Not need to snooze again.
Arlo went to bed, for once without despair. The king and the warden's forces together would make a last stand. They would sing of it forever. He wondered what sort of tale it would be.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, we still have something here. Oh, everybody's here.
The clan's leaders listened to the warden and king's plan. They were nervous of this flying contraption, but their fear was as nothing compared to their iron will. They would take the mountain, the Sky Scorcher, and Count Kazakh himself. Raising their weapons in salute, Arlo was glad to see his friends united, though the feeling was bittersweet. It seemed impossible all would return.
Yeah. We're probably gonna lose a few. Wait, we're gonna be fighting the bats again, right? Which means that we should use... use this. They're weak against fire and electricity. Outskirts. So where do we need to land here? What is this? This to the left here. Let's check that out first. I have no idea what that is. Let's not touch anything yet. What is this?
It slotted in perfectly. Arlo had heard tales of this tomb. Perhaps with more runestones, he might get to see it for himself.
Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, so we're missing 2. I mean, I have seen the trophy list, and one of the trophies says something about a boss in the crypt, so it has to be this one. So this one is a must. Is that a death worm? Death marsh, not death worm. I think yeah, that's the big ones, right? And we don't need to kill those again, I think. Oh, bit of damage there. Oh, this thing. How did you use this again? How do you do it? Oh, really? Can we pick it up? No, we can't. How do you use the thing? Oh my god, I don't remember. I do not remember how to do it. And grab it. Just X, really? Okay. Do we have verticals? So what are you rebuilding here? Oh, you have a lot of money.
King Reggie's camp had creatures of every clan, armed and ready to fight. At its heart, Bertel waited. Arlo felt again the sense of safety at the turtle, and took it as a good omen.
That mask that the bunny has is really cool looking. Really neat. That's where the turtle... Bertel the turtle...
Bertel bellowed the order, and they felt the ground fall away. The ship lurched, as did the soldiers' stomachs. They held their nerve. Against the bats, they would need it.
I mean, story-wise here, from what we're hearing, it sounds like we're very close to the end of the game. Which to me is so strange, because we are, percentage-wise, like, not even halfway through. We were like 43% or something.
Arlo loved mountains, or had loved the thought of them in the great tales of far away. But this one he did not like at all. Its icy wind chilled more than his fur. They made hasty camp, readying themselves for the fight. Keeping busy stopped the frost from biting.
Okay. I mean, we have a smith here if we need to go back and upgrade something, I guess. But we just can't roll with this. What do we have? We have pretty good stuff. Okay. Oh, he left! Wait a minute, was that the boss? Okay. Wait a minute, did we lose somebody? Where's the bunny? Did everybody else die? What? Is the little mall? Items. I guess we have to buy the ammo. I guess we have no choice. What's the max? 20. No. Western. Sure. Max out. How are we maxed out on this? Wait a minute. There's no use here or any bears or anything? Why not? Oh, there. Okay. Hold on. What's that? So, like, sometimes we just pick up random stuff and we don't get to see what it is. Okay, that's a necromancer. Okay. I've used up almost all the ammo there. Oh, there's a resting place here. It's nice. Berries.
So it began. Side by side, the king and the warden hacked a path through the bats to the walls of Cauldron Castle. A way was shut, barred and guarded, Leathery wings beat all around.
I mean, this is obviously near the end of the game.
It would be all for nothing.
We're gonna do the yellow attack. No. Oh my god. Okay. And there's more.
Reggie sounded his horn.
Holy moly!
The icy haze came Dennis, a barrel on his
Come on!
fuse lit. The king had come prepared.
Be dead here. Wow! We're gonna have to fight all of that again from the very beginning. That's pretty rough. Yeah, we are. Wow. There's so many enemies. And strong enemies. Yeah, from the...
So it began.
Yeah.
Side by side, the king and the warden hacked a path through the vats to the walls of Cauldron Castle. The way was shut, barred and guarded. Leathery wings beat all around. If they could not open the gate, it would be all for nothing.
Really?
Reggie sounded his horn. Out of the icy haze came Dennis, a barrel on his back, its fuse lit. The king
We invested the fire.
prepared. was shattered
Okay,
with a
wow.
boom that echoed across the mountainside. It was a hammer blow to their enemies' hearts.
That was a lot. They just stood back. They didn't even help us out anything. Like the bunnies. They literally didn't do anything. Alright. Wait, we can go back and save, right? Yeah. But what is this thing, like in the background? These pipes or whatever. Oh, 3 arrows. How many can we carry? 20.
Inside the castle, they found themselves in the chef's store. Before they could be disgusted at the contents, they had to take care of the chef.
Okay. Wow. Holy moly. One hit away as usual. One fucking hit away from victory. Love it. And now we're gonna be stuck on this boss for half an hour because we didn't win there, like when we had it like one hit away. That's always how it goes. Yeah, yes, let's do this. Oh my god. This pisses me off because we won this already. He was fucking dead. He was dead. Like, you can't even kill me now, like... This is an easy boss, by the way. come on! Wow. Okay, well.
They moved in step, a flawless dance of blood and vengeance.
Dull scorcher blade.
Neither knew that their own blood united them, but perhaps just then they felt it.
I think we'll store this, right? Dull scorcher shield. I'm gonna go back and save. I'm gonna pick up the arrows.
They stood together in fellowship, the clans of the Ratdom. Here they would make their final assault. Reggie raised his sword and issued the cry. Charge, army of the mighty paw.
Is this it? Is this the final boss? How can it be? When I started up this episode, we were at like 43% completion or something. So how can we be at the final boss if that is what it is?
Emerging through the mist at the
That's
base
him,
of
right?
Mount Cauldron, Arlo came upon the king, locked in combat. Count Kazakh and his undead Sky Scorcher. Arlo rushed to his side. But again, he was too late. The Sky Scorcher was gone, flying to the summit with the king in its claws. The despair.
So it's not the end.
Just then, he heard his friends fighting on. He could not abandon them. He stood tall. He would be their captain now, and they would follow, even under the shadow of Dark Wings.
Okay. Let me pick something up. What's this? How big is this map? Not that big.
Arlo found Rita battling the Darkwing Smith.
Smith Gensa.
Its mighty hammer soon overpowered her.
Doesn't seem too bad.
Oh wow, like it does a lot of damage. Like that's almost a one shot. Okay, I'm in. Like, generally it doesn't seem that difficult, but his attacks are heavy hitters. There was a backswing on that attack. Pretty much all of his attacks are super deadly. They're not that hard to avoid, but they hit so freaking hard. We may save this one for the next episode. I will say, let's try to be up to 2 hours here. You can't get hit once by this one. Like, it's almost a one-shot every attack. And this is normal difficulty. Like, think about that. If this had been Bloody Whisker mode, every attack would have been a one-shot. And I have never liked that kind of difficulty. Like a one-shot difficulty. So I'm very happy that I'm playing on normal here. It may actually be difficult. Okay, you have more moves. You have more moves. I mean, that was the best attempt, definitely. It was the halfway point. 2 more attempts here. And then I'm gonna call it. Two more, that doesn't count. He's actually pretty difficult. Like, his moveset isn't that challenging, but the fact that almost every attack is a one-shot, that is what makes this difficult. Yep, one more. One more. How are we still alive here? Like, we almost had him. We almost had him there. Right, so he has like a one extra move, like when he's at the halfway point. And that seems a bit. Yes, one more here. Okay. I guess he will survive till the next episode. Yeah. we're gonna call it here, and if you like this, please like and comment and subscribe if you will. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.